Jade Thirlwall, a member of the chart-topping girl group Little Mix, has never shied away from using her platform to advocate for causes close to her heart. In a recent interview with The Guardian, the 32-year-old singer took aim at Matty Healy, the frontman of the 1975, for his decision to adopt an apolitical stance in his music and public appearances. Thirlwall's candid remarks have sparked a broader conversation about the role of artists in addressing social and political issues, particularly in an era where global challenges demand attention. Thirlwall's criticism came in response to comments Healy made during the 1975's headline performance at Glastonbury in June 2025. During the set, Healy declared that the band had made a conscious decision to avoid politics in their performances, stating, "We don't want our legacy to be politics. We want it to be love and friendship." He suggested that there was already enough political discourse in the world, and that his band's focus would be on fostering connection rather than commentary. For Thirlwall, this stance was not only disappointing but also indicative of a privilege that allows some artists to opt out of political engagement. "It's very easy for someone who's white and straight and very privileged to say that," Thirlwall remarked, pointing out the stark differences in their perspectives. As a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, Palestinian causes, and other social justice issues, Thirlwall believes that artists have a responsibility to use their platforms to address pressing global concerns. Her comments underscore a fundamental divide in the music industry, the tension between those who see art as inherently tied to social change and those who prefer to remain neutral to avoid controversy. Thirlwall's own career has been marked by a willingness to engage with political issues, even when it invites backlash. In 2015, while still a member of Little Mix, she famously used the group's shared Twitter account to express her dismay at the UK Parliament's decision to bomb ISIS targets in Syria. "I was truly saddened and ashamed," she wrote, signing off with her characteristic XXJDX, to make it clear the opinion was hers. The move sparked some controversy within the group's management, with Thirlwall later admitting, "I got in a bit of trouble for that." Yet, her passion for the issue outweighed the risk, reflecting her belief that artists should speak out when they feel strongly about an issue. Her advocacy is deeply rooted in her personal experiences. Growing up in South Shields, Thirlwall and her mother faced significant racism, including microaggressions and derogatory slurs. These experiences shaped her perspective, though she notes that she became somewhat desensitized to the discrimination until the Black Lives Matter protests in 2020 prompted a reckoning. "In that moment we had to be like, actually, it's not okay for people to call us those things," she told The Guardian. The protests led her and her family to confront the trauma of their past, resulting in difficult but necessary conversations with lifelong acquaintances. "The right people apologize and better themselves, and you get rid of the wrong people," she said, reflecting on the process of addressing systemic racism in her own life. Thirlwall's commitment to social issues was on full display during her solo performance at Glastonbury earlier in 2025. She led the crowd in a passionate chant against government policies, including welfare cuts, protest suppression and arms sales, demonstrating her willingness to take a stand. "I was ready for a backlash from the right kind of people," she said, acknowledging the potential for criticism but standing firm in her convictions. Her performance was a powerful contrast to Healy's apolitical approach, highlighting her belief that music and activism can coexist. Healy's history with political engagement is complex. While he has claimed a desire to remain neutral, the 1975's performances have not always been devoid of political commentary. In 2023, during a performance at Malaysia's Good Vibes Festival, Healy spoke out against the country's anti-LGBTQ+ laws and kissed his bandmate Ross MacDonald on stage, an act that led to the festival's cancellation and the band being banned from Malaysia. That same year, he courted controversy by appearing to perform a Nazi salute while singing lyrics referencing Kanye West's anti-Semitic remarks. These actions suggest that Healy's apolitical stance may be a recent shift, possibly driven by a desire to avoid further backlash or to redefine the band's legacy. Thirlwall's critique of Healy touches on a broader debate about privilege and responsibility in the music industry. As a woman of Arab descent who has faced racism and Islamophobia, Thirlwall argues that remaining silent is a luxury not all artists can afford. Her comments challenge the notion that art can or should be separated from politics, particularly when issues like systemic racism, homophobia, and global conflicts affect marginalized communities. "I don't think you can be a pop artist and cover your eyes," she said, emphasizing the interconnectedness of music and societal issues. Since rising to fame on The X Factor in 2011, Thirlwall and her Little Mix bandmates, Jesse Nelson, Perry Edwards, and Leanne Pinnock, have used their platform to champion various causes. The group, the first and only girl group to win the competition, released hits like Wings and Black Magic, often embedding messages of empowerment and self-acceptance. Following the group's decision to pursue solo projects, Thirlwall released her debut single, Angle of My Dreams, in July 2024 to critical acclaim. Her solo career continues to reflect her commitment to authenticity and advocacy, qualities that set her apart in the industry. The contrast between Thirlwall's and Healy's approaches has resonated with fans, many of whom have taken to social media to praise Thirlwall's boldness. Her willingness to call out privilege and advocate for change has earned her respect as an artist who not only entertains but also challenges the status quo. Meanwhile, Healy's decision to step back from political commentary has sparked mixed reactions, with some fans appreciating his focus on universal themes of love and friendship, while others share Thirlwall's disappointment. As the music industry continues to grapple with its role in addressing social issues, Thirlwall's comments serve as a reminder of the power of art to inspire change. Her journey, from a young girl facing racism in South Shields to a global pop star advocating for justice, is a testament to the impact of using one's voice. Whether or not Healy responds to her critique, Thirlwall's stance has ignited a conversation about the responsibilities of artists in an increasingly polarized world, encouraging others to reflect on their own roles in shaping the cultural landscape.